Today, on Guess What I Found Out, we're going to discover some facts about a strip of land so small it barely deserves its own map label, yet powerful enough to rearrange oceans, smash ecosystems together, and help kick off an ice age. Curious George, here's your bold claim right out of the gate. The Isthmus of Panama is only about 50 kilometers wide, and it managed to change the climate of the entire planet. That's right, continents drifted politely for millions of years, and then this little land bridge showed up and said, "Cool oceans you've got there, would be a shame if someone redirected all of them." The solution came from looking at Indonesia's Wallacea, a region of islands separated by narrow channels with, well, rather brutal currents. Even when islands are close, strong currents can act like invisible walls. Animals struggle to cross, oceans still mix, and honestly, only a few lucky species make it through. Panama worked the same way. Here's the revised story. Around 24 million years ago, the Panama Arc collided underwater with South America. Between 15 and 9 million years ago, islands popped up, but deep channels still connected the oceans. Around 9 million years ago, deep water passages closed, but shallow ones remained. Finally, around 3 million years ago, the last gaps vanished, forming a solid land bridge. This explains everything. Early land pulses, late mass migrations, marine species mixing until the final squeeze. Not a sudden event, but a slow, frustrating planet-scale traffic jam. Now for the part where Panama really overachieved. Before the isthmus closed, warm equatorial water flowed freely between the Atlantic and Pacific. When the bridge sealed off that route, ocean currents had to reroute north. This strengthened the Gulf Stream, sending warm, salty water toward the Arctic. More warmth meant more evaporation. More evaporation meant more snowfall. And those summers were not warm enough to melt it all. By about 2.7 million years ago, massive ice sheets formed, launching the Ice Age. Did Panama single-handedly cause the Ice Age? No, CO2 levels were already dropping. Other factors mattered. But did this tiny strip of land massively amplify the change? Absolutely. If this doesn't convince you that small changes matter, follow the page like you're finally respecting minor details. So, Curious George, today you learned that a 50-kilometer wide land bridge rewired global ocean currents, triggered one of the greatest animal migrations in history, and helped push Earth into an ice age. The Isthmus of Panama is proof that sometimes the smallest pieces on the board completely flip the game. Now I want to hear from you. Do you know any other wild facts about plate tectonics, ancient migrations, or Earth's weird history? Drop them in the comments. And if you enjoyed this dive into planetary chaos, visit our page and explore our growing collection of fun fact videos. If you want to stay ahead of what's coming next, subscribe quietly. Something fascinating is taking shape behind the scenes. And trust me, it will be worth the wait.